break for another week of BBN News.
This week, Shasta will be discussing human trafficking and Delaney will be seeing what students' favorite Christmas present was.
We will have sports with Jimena and weather with Hannah.
This month is Human Trafficking Awareness Month.
Let's go to Shasta to learn more.
January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. Human trafficking is a crime with a growing rate because many people who are victimized do not usually speak up about their experiences. They may choose not to speak up because they feel like it is their fault they were trafficked. Human trafficking is not always a violent crime that involves kidnapping, selling, and abuse. The Polaris Project article telling the real story of human trafficking explains the benefits of understanding versus awareness and the amount of miscommunication from the media. In many cases, human trafficking starts with a vulnerable person and someone who is willing to help them out of their unpleasant financial situation. The trafficker lures their target victim into their scheme by offering living, pay, or other desirable amenities that look good on paper but contain serious manipulation and abuse in return for laborious work or, in most cases, sexual relations. Through manipulation, the traffickers make it very hard for the victim to leave. They use threats to make them feel guilty for trying to leave. Sometimes the trafficker will also get their victim hooked on drugs to create an addiction. Human trafficking rarely starts with kidnapping and use of violence, but it can easily shift to a physically abusive situation. Traffickers can be business owners, bosses, or other workers with manager roles in a formal business. Traffickers can also be victims' families or legal guardians, including parents, spouses, and intimate partners. They're not always strangers. Victims are typically people who are facing hardships in their lives. These people believe that there is no other working options for them. The "it's not that bad" mindset is very present in these situations. The Polaris Project conducted new research that shows that approximately 27.6 million people are being trafficked around the world. According to Human Trafficking Hotline, there has been 672 cases of human trafficking in Kansas in recent years. It is important for people to not only know the signs, but to know the truth about human trafficking. Due to the misinformation of this topic, many people are blind to how the crime actually happens versus what they see and hear on social media. The Polaris Project fights to raise awareness and to combat the lack of education. Visit thepolarisproject.org and humantraffickinghotline.org for more information. And for BBN, I'm Shasta Hope.
Thanks, Shasta.
Now Delaney will be learning what Christmas presents students like the most.
We are back from Christmas break, and I went around the school and asked students what their favorite Christmas present was.
Well, I got gummy bears, and that's it.
My name is Dante Franco. Thanks for watching Disney Channel. JK. My favorite thing I got for Christmas was probably money, because I love money. Thank you.
My favorite Christmas present was my OOFAs.
To say my socks.
My favorite Christmas present was my watch. My mom got it for me. She also did give me a 2022 Lamborghini, and I have an 820 credit score and $14 million in the bank. So I forgot to add that I'm also 6'5", 240 pounds.
My favorite Christmas present was money to go buy clothes because I'm too picky.
My favorite Christmas present was my phone. And I got a nail set for Christmas. Money.
My favorite Christmas present was a nice black area jacket that my mom got me.
I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. And for BBN, I'm Delaney France.
Thanks, Delaney.
Let's go to Jimena for an update on Beaver Sports.
Welcome back to Beaver Sports. The girls' wrestling team has been dominating this year with the largest team in school history. I spoke with senior Jonna Sowers about the season. I asked Sowers how it felt to be doing so well as a first-year wrestler.
Personally, I don't think I'm that good. I just think everybody else is like so much worse. It feels pretty good. I mean, can't complain.
Then she talked about some personal goals she has.
I really want to place top 4 at regionals just to like make it to some, like go to state. Like I'd like to try to do my best at state, but I don't know what that looks like. But just coming up, like I think going to those big tournaments like Lexington coming up. I have a good McCook girl that is definitely going to be challenging, but she'll be fine. Like, it'll be fine. I'll just beat her and win. So.
Thank you, Jonna. Wrestlers will be traveling to Oakley today, and they will be hosting a tournament tomorrow at the competition gym. Beaver basketball will be home today against the Holcomb Longhorns. Next week, both teams start the Sterling Invitational Tournament. Make sure to go support the team, or if you can't, make it in person. Watch the broadcast from anywhere on the Beaver Broadcasting Network. For BBN Weekly News, I'm Jimena Garcia.
Thanks, Hannah.
Now we'll hear your weekend weather from Hannah.
Temperatures are climbing back up this weekend with high 60s and lower 50s. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 22. Starting to see some of those warmer temperatures on Saturday with a high of 60 and a low of 25, along with cloudy skies. Sunday will stay right around there with 57 for the high and a low of 31 with partly cloudy skies. Enjoy the warmer weather this weekend. For BBN News, I'm Hannah Farrow.
Thanks, Hannah.
For BBN, I'm Annie Talbert.
And I'm Sage Checkline.
See you next week.